Okay, this should be working this time. How's everyone? Hold on. Yeah, okay, we're actually streaming this time. That's good. We're not just talking to ourselves. About the snafu earlier, I'm not going to talk about it too much. That's why I made the other video. So, if people click on this video, they don't have to hear about all that, but welcome back. Definitely got some coffee, though. So, I did a lot of reading. Rome and, okay. Yeah, Truth Cowgirl, we had an issue earlier. I gave a whole lecture and didn't even realize I wasn't streaming. So, shit happens, right? Isn't that why they put erasers on pencils? So, Rome and the Greenland theory. This is the third video I've done on this installment. Give me 1 second here just so I can pop the chat open. I'm not going to try to go back out to DLive and Twitch. I was having a problem with Restream earlier. So this is the third video in my lecture on Rome and the Greenland theory. I'm going to read this paragraph in the beginning here to give you an idea. The first two videos are on my channel. And there's some things I'm going to disclose in this video. It might be unsettling to some people. I'm going to show you a website. This is actually what I thought happened earlier. I thought my stream was shut down for doxing this site, which is why I'm on a Tor browser now. This is the Order of the Black Sun. They go by the name Senatus Consultum, Honorary Senators of Rome. And there's some very powerful members in the secret society, and we're going to go over them because they're right on the website. And I'm going to look. There are literally hundreds of secret societies, so I'm not going to be going over all of them because there are hundreds of them. There are ones that are created for certain things. There are newer ones and older ones, but okay, how many people we got in here now? Okay, I got 2 mobs in here now. I just made TNT Storm a mob because he kept putting up a fake mod wrench. I was like, do you want a real wrench? Okay, so we're good. Sounds good. Hey, listen. I told people I got lots of stamina, plus I made some coffee, so we're good. I'll probably be wired all night now. Probably watch The Mandalorian after this, right? So, I'm going to read this beginning. How many people in here have seen the first 2 lectures I've done on this? Because these were carried over from my Kinninigan 2.0 channel. I've yet to do another installment since I started up Kinninigan 3.0, but I told people I would. This is the installment on secret societies. The first one, I went over all the obvious symbolism and introduction into them. Into the Greenland theory, I'm going to read this paragraph right here, and it'll get you up to date on it. The second one I did was on how they control the world through religions. This one is how their black magic matrix works, which is secret societies. Rooting all the way back to Babylon. Oh, no surprise there, right? But the idea that Rome is still in power and they are in Greenland is probably one of the biggest conspiracies floating around on the planet. Sorry, I get dry mouth when I drink coffee. That's why. Plus, I think I might have been hitting the bowl while I took off for an hour. Okay, the other lectures. Hold on, Gail. Hold on. Good question. Hold on. I got them. I'll give you, if you go to my channel and actually type Rome, Greenland, they should pull up. Yeah, okay, I got them right here. I'll give you the links before I start talking more here. This is the first one. They're about 45 minutes long a piece, which is probably about how long this video is going to be. That's why I do these like in installments, because it's a lot to take in and a lot to go over. The next installment I'll be doing on this is one of a more obvious way that Rome controls the world. That's through the proxy of international banking out of Switzerland and debt society. That's an obvious one. That'll be next. That'll be part 4. So there's a lot to cover. Okay. So that's part 1. This is... Hold on, did I get the right link? No, I didn't. Hold on. Oh yeah, okay, that is part 2. And this one is part 2. Okay, so there are the 2 links right there to the 2 previous videos. So anyone watching the video, my chats replay when you watch the video. So the links are right there. So Rome and the Greenland theory. Before I start, welcome everyone in the chat. I'm going to be okay. We got like 30 people in here. Cool. Michael, welcome. Yeah, I had a little snafu earlier, Mike. Mike's a good contributor to Raging Reptilian and the Cause. He's yeah. So but I'm here, Mike. I had a problem with my streaming software earlier, so I made some coffee and said, "What the heck? We'll do this again." It's not too bad. I'm on the East Coast, so it's 10 o'clock here. So some people throughout the country, it might be a little better for them, especially on the West Coast and you know, over in Europe or whatever. Well, it's probably later over there, right? But so anyway, the Greenland theory. This was a book that was written by a gentleman. What is his name again? David Chase Taylor, and he makes this book free. So I'm going to give you a link. You can actually download this PDF and read it yourself. And it's available for free by the author. He does not charge money for this book. And you can download it. It's called Rome and the Greenland Theory. I'll read the opening paragraph here. Greenland Theory Apocalypse Now explores the unrecognized but mighty conspiracy which has been hidden from humanity for ages. Unfortunately, to the detriment of all life forms which have inhabited planet Earth. Briefly, the Roman Empire, commonly referred to as Ancient Rome, evidently faked its own death 715 years ago. And remember, Rome was never conquered by any military. Where did Rome go? They just packed up and left the Vatican there? Are you buying that one? No military has ever conquered Rome. Just remember that. And now exerts command and control over 206 nations of the world through its primary proxy state of Switzerland, which is also home of the CIA, which was coincidentally formed in 1300 AD. We'll talk about Switzerland more in the 4th installment, the one about the world financial system set up by the Templars. It's the other way they control the planet. That one's a little more obvious, isn't it? Approximately 715 years ago, roughly 1,300 years were added to the modern Gregorian calendar, taking the world to the date of 2015. The new Roman year officially starts on April 1st, or April Fool's Day. The 1,300 years which were added to the calendar are commonly referred to as the Dark Ages, for they never saw the light of day. We have no history from the Dark Ages also. I don't know if you knew that. It's been completely erased. Although we have theories that it's in the Vatican archives, obviously, right? But we're not allowed to see that. The capital of the Roman Empire was the city of Babylon, example, modern-day Rome, Italy, and although it was later publicly moved to Constantinople, modern-day Istanbul, Turkey, the true capital was secretly moved to the new city of Thule, which was founded on the island of Greenland. The alleged fall of the Roman Empire and the notion that Greenland is mostly covered in ice and snow are both colossal hoaxes perpetrated onto the world in order for Rome to collectively deceive and survive her enemies of the day, for example, the Persian Empire, the Yuan Dynasty, and the Ming Dynasty, although all these people are in the same club now, and I'll show you that in a little bit. And for the Roman Empire to thrive unchecked and unabated. This is why today the countries of China and Iran have the harshest and strictest forms of totalitarian fascist rule for Rome, cannot afford to have the retrospective histories of these formerly great empires brought into the light. The Romanization of Chinese was not restricted to its language, but now features English-like characters, example, the numbers 4, 6, 12, 43. The collective histories depicted in the Bible and the culture is commonly referred to as ancient Egypt, ancient Samaria, ancient Greece, ancient Babylon, ancient Rome, and the Vikings are the comprehensive historical evolution of the same line or lineage of man, which originated from Minos of Crete and Greece. Collectively, these respective histories have been purposely altered, fabricated, and twisted in order to hide a millennium of fascist Roman rule over the Mediterranean, Europe, and now the entire world. The idiom, when in Rome, do as the Romans do, is literally and figuratively true as evidence of Rome's domination and rule over the world is readily evident in the architecture. For example, the Washington Monument is not an obelisk from Egypt. It is a replica of a Roman short sword, the gladius. That's what the obelisk is. It means this land has been conquered by Rome. That's what the obelisk means in Washington, D.C. It is literally and figuratively true as evidence of Rome's domination over the rule of the world is... Yeah, okay, I just read that. After all, Rome wasn't built in a day. And the other quote that comes to mind is, all roads lead to Rome, right? So, as I do this, I'm going to catch up with the chat here. Okay, we got like 50 people in here. So that's the introduction. Now, if that's enough for you to take in, rabbit hole goes deeper. Roman symbolism is right in front of your face everywhere. For example, every medical and legal term in our country is in Latin. Every organism, plant life, anything discovered on planet Earth is given a Latin scientific surname. We are Homo erectus, right? So why are we naming everything in Latin if Latin is a dead language? Why are our medical and legal terms talking about secret societies? Why are a lot of doctors in secret societies? Yeah, a lot of doctors are Luciferians. Did you know that? They control the medical industry. That is the Cardaceus. That is the sign of Enki. The Cardaceus is the medical staff with the twin snakes wrapped around it. And when you take your Hippocratic oath, when you become a doctor, you take it to the gods and goddesses. I don't know if you ever saw the Hippocratic oath. Why are doctors taking an oath to the gods and goddesses? Yeah, so it's all kind of like right in your face. But here's one of the more obvious ones. SPQR, that is Senators and Peoples of the Republic of Rome. We don't know what the Q actually means in SPQR. It's a mystery. No, it has nothing to do with QAnon. But yeah, that is the Roman eagle. Looks a lot like the American eagle, doesn't it? This is the closest thing to a reptilian symbolism they can put in plain sight. That is why. There's a lot of countries in the Roman Empire are rocking the eagle or some type of bird as their national symbol. Russia has the double phoenix. Saudi Arabia has the falcon. England uses the unicorn and the dragon. It's quite interesting. England, yeah. I can make a video about the unicorn symbolism in the future. There's, if you notice, a lot of royal coat of arms have the unicorn on it. Yeah, there's something to that. This is the infamous Greenland anomaly that was filmed by Google Earth a few years ago, and it went around on the internet. I don't know if you ever saw this. This was actually filmed by a Google satellite. What is this huge thing? It's 10 times the size of the Isle of Wight, and this was filmed by satellite. What is under the ice in Greenland? We think this is where the capital of Rome is in full. This is where the Roman Empire went. Because they are now out of sight and out of mind of the rest of the world. Nobody messes with Greenland. World War III could happen. Nothing's going to happen to Greenland. Talking about Thule, where the capital is. Anyone ever hear of the Thule Society? That was a secret society of the Nazis. So, was World War II really what you think it is? I don't think so. So... you got to remember, this all roots from Babylon. Secret societies serve a purpose. What purpose do they serve? Spreading the black magic matrix, and it's all based around this, the Kabbalah. Where does the Kabbalah first appear? On an Anunnaki Sumerian wall relief. And their version of the Kabbalah involves a snake twined around that makes the same symbol as our DNA symbol. How many times have I been telling you that we were bioengineered by the Anunnaki? Even Zachariah Stitchin, who's a Freemason, told you that one, right? But we're going to be talking about a few more secret societies than just the Masons. I'm going to show you some of them you probably never even heard of. There's hundreds of them. So this is what secret societies do. They're all about magic orders, and this is how when Babylon is created, they create black magic. It's called black magic for the darkness it invokes on the soul. This was the downfall of Atlantis and rise of Babylon. I've covered this quite a lot. Marduk comes down. They also create 300 Anunnaki and 300 jurisdictions for each Anunnaki to rule over. This is how Masonic lodges work. They work through jurisdictions. This is how your law enforcement agencies work. The Fraternal Order of Police is a secret society. In fact, I'll show you that website in a few minutes. So going on to, I'm going to show you some of the secret societies that are on here. I think that was about 2 weeks ago, I ran the live stream and showed you the religion that they use. It's a combination of the Egyptian Book of the Dead and the Kabbalah. I'm also going to show you here. Oh, here we go. Some of them, and then I got a website pulled up that goes into some more secret societies, and then I am going to show you the Order of the Black Sun, which some very famous people are members of. And when I show that to you, it's going to make you really question everything you've been hearing about, like what's going on in the news right now, because you're going to find out it's all charade. So give me 1 second here. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. I got to take care of Dougal. Give me... Sorry about that. I take care of the cats, man. I got to multitask here. So yeah, all right. These are some of the ones that he has on here that are in the book, and go over a few of these. The main one he's got on here is, I'm not going to say this correctly. It's kind of the B'nai B'rith, meaning Children of the Covenant, which claims to be the oldest Jewish service organization in the world. Now, these are pretty new secret societies, but they're founded for different reasons. For example, this one consists of the Ashkenazi Jews, okay? Babylonian Talmud, which is also based off the teachings of the Kabbalah. And they are the people who launched 3 of the world's most prominent Jewish organizations. The Anti-Defamation League, who moderates content here on YouTube for them. The Hillel and the BBYO. And they were also prominent in the founding of the United Nations. Yeah, so you're going to find out, like, really, these secret societies here are really kind of all connected. Then we have the Dominican Order, or the Order of Preachers, more commonly known as the Dominican Order, or the Dominicans, is a Roman Catholic religious order that was allegedly founded by the Spanish priest Saint Dominic de Guzman in France. Now this one was founded in 1216. A lot of these orders are founded by the Vatican, and they're founded for different reasons. You need to control an area. You need to get, like, you got 500 people to control. Well, you got 20 of them that are in a secret society over those 5 people. They're the ones plotting the conspiracies, everything that's going to go on. A lot of them go right up to the Vatican. Well, the Vatican is part of Rome, obviously. And they try to put themselves off as, like, philanthropist organizations. Like, that's what the Masons do. Then we have the Franciscans, are a group of Roman Catholic religious orders who allegedly adhere to the teachings of Saint Francis of Assisi. They are comprised of 3 separate groups, each considered a religious order in its own right. These are orders of friars and all that. Yeah. Sisters of the Immaculate Conception. That one's familiar. I've heard of that one before. Franciscan Missionaries of the Divine Motherhood. Now, this is important. Missionaries. This is how Rome spread religion around the world. I covered that in the second video. Through religious missionaries. This is how. Then we have, someone asked me, oh, hold on. Forgot one there. Fiduci and Bodoso was founded in 1934 in Brussels, Belgium. But the name means son of Ra. I told you, it's based off the Egyptian Book of the Dead, a lot of this. Yeah, the son of Ra. The ancient mystical order of Rosicrucians. They spelled a little differently here, though. That's the Latin spelling of it. And then, Dougal over here. He says hi. Okay, then we have, these ones are pretty prominent here where I am in Philadelphia, the Knights of Columbus, because I've gone to parties, beef and beers at Knights of Columbus halls and had no idea before I started researching this stuff that I was sitting, you just, oh yeah, my uncles in the Knights of Columbus, and people kind of brushed off like that, or the Sons of Italy, or the Ancient Order of Hibernians. All these orders, they are magical orders. Somebody tried to recruit me into the Knights of Columbus because I'm Irish Catholic, and I was told the only orders I can join, prominently in Philly, being Irish and Catholic, because you can't be a Mason, would have been a Knights of Columbus or an Ancient Order of Hibernian if I had full Celtic blood. But I'm not a member of either one of them. But yeah, they're right in plain sight, all throughout your towns and neighborhoods in America. Not just the... See, a lot of people just think of the Masons. There's a lot more than just the Masons. And this is why you could ask somebody if they're a Mason, they tell you, no, they still might be in a secret society. And you don't even know which one they're in. Which took me a while to figure out which one Donald Trump was in. It took me 4 years, but I did. All right, look, there's been a lot of people coming around my channel talking about Trump being a Mason. One, I knew he wasn't a Mason, but I had a feeling he had connections, because you just don't become a billionaire on planet Earth unless you're connected. That's a fact. So other secret societies that they have on here, like the Order of the Buffaloes, the Order of the Golden Dawn, which was Aleister Crowley was a member of the Golden Dawn. That's the inner circle of the Rosicrucians who practice Thelema, sex magic. This is what Jimmy Page was a member of. I just made that video. Yes, he was a practicer, disciple of Aleister Crowley, and practicer of Thelema, which is sex magic. The Order of the Golden Dawn was also responsible for modern-day forms of witchcraft, such as Wicca. I'm not trying to offend white witches out here, okay? When I'm talking about Wicca, W-I-C-C, C-C stands for 33. C is the third letter of the alphabet. It was founded by Gerald Gardner. I'll make a video about Gerald Gardner. He's a high-level Satanist. And Thelema, which is the sex magic school taught by Aleister Crowley, being the most famous. That is the Golden Dawn. I've done a lecture on Crowley before. The Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. Hermetic Kabbalah. And remember, the Kabbalah goes all the way back to Babylon. This is what they're all based around. So, no, the Kabbalah is not Jewish. It's reptilian. How do you like that one? They stole... Babylonian Talmud was given to them from the 72 Pharisees who left Babylon. They're the ones who crucified Jesus Christ. And eventually we would have Rome take over. It's a complicated history there, huh? So yeah, they're, and then obviously, pull up the chat here in a second so I can see what you guys are saying. We have the Jesuits. You've probably heard of them. Probably one of the more famous ones. Order of the Dragon. Now there are some other theories floating around, like Lord might be an anagram for Loyal Order of the Royal Dragon. God might be an anagram for Galactic Order of Draco. Tell people that. It might sound crazy, but we don't know. Lord could be, because Lord is something that comes out of like a lot of medieval times, like England and all that. They give people lordships, right? Knights are also If knight is spelled with a K, that is like the Knights Templar. They practice magic. That's what those knights actually are. That's why the K is silent and it stands for magic. And then obviously you have the Masonic order, but everyone knows about the Masons. But I'll show you all the side orders to the Masons that when you become a Master Mason. Now this is website I got pulled up here. This is called Stitch and Argus. This is my go-to site to get every ritual from every secret society is published here. This is why I know all the rituals of the Shriners. I know all the rituals of the Masons, and these are more secret societies that are right in Fraternal Order of Police. Here, let's see if I can blow this up. Can you see that? I'm going to go down and just show you some of these. The American Legion, Ancient Order of Gleaners, Ancient Order of Hyberians, Ancient Order of Knights of the Mystic Chain, Ancient Order of United Workmen, the Anti-Horse Thief Association. Is Truth Gal on here? You got one of them down in Texas? The Anti-Horse Thief Association. The Artisans Order of Mutual Protection, Artists, Ben-Hur Life Association, Brotherhood of American Yemen, Brotherhood of Locomotive Firemen and Engineers. Yes, your unions. You ever see a union shirt? It usually has a Masonic square and compass on it, doesn't it? And the unions are run by the other arm of the Vatican. Their other secret society, La Cosa Nostra, yeah, they deny it exists, run out of Sicily. You know who that is, right? Yeah, that's the underground arm of the Vatican that collects all the taxes on all the organized crime going on the world. That's why the mafia is based out of Sicily. They are a secret society of the Vatican, and they do have rituals. When you become a made man, you go through a ritual. We don't know. You'll never see what it is. I mean, they show you in TV shows like The Sopranos and all that, but unless you're actually in one of those, it involves burning a religious relic and cutting your hand open with a knife and mixing the blood with the religious relic, and it's the oath of silence they take, or a sorda, I believe it's in Italian. Yeah, they do a ritual. Cowboy Rangers, talking about Texas again. That's a Czechoslovak Society of America, Danish Brotherhood. Basically, yeah, they're all over, huh? The Elk Club, the Equitable Aid Union, the Foresters, the Fraternal Order of Eagles, the Fraternal Order of Police. Yeah, this one should be a little obvious. They have a ritual. They are a secret society. They are the enforcement arm of the Vatican. Fratres Lucius. Actually, what the police are actually supposed to do is provide security so people can perform commerce within the Roman Empire, because we work under commerce. And that's what the police are actually there for, supposedly, right? So when you get to the Masons, then you have a lot of side orders. This is when you either become a 3rd degree Mason in the York Rite or a 32 degree Master Mason in the Scottish Rite. You can then join one of the side orders, and so can your family, your daughter, your wife can become Eastern Stars or other orders that are out there for women. And some of these side orders are pretty famous. You've probably all heard of the Shriners. The Shriners are known for their pedophile Bacchus rituals. So when you want to go to Bacchus rituals, you become a Shriner. If you want to learn more mystical things, you might join like the, you can become Order of the Knights Masons. You can become a Knight, Order of St. Thomas Aquin. These are the side orders, and you can't join them unless you become a Master Mason. Daughters of the Nile, but then your family is also allowed to join them as well. Pretty interesting. Women make up a large part of these secret societies also, the Witch Covenants. I'm going to show you a secret society, the Order of the Black Sun, which has women as members, right? Pretty interesting, because usually they're exclusively male or female. So these are all the side orders: Daughters of Isis, Daughters of Makana, Order of the Eastern Star is probably the most well-known one for women. Order of the Golden Church, Order of Rainbow for girls. That's how they indoctrinate young girls into the occult. It's for the younger girls. The Order Star of Bethlehem. Star of Bethlehem. Guess what? Tomorrow night is the Great Conjunction. I'm going to live stream tomorrow night. How does that sound? Might be the end of the world. We don't know, man. What's going to happen on the... So I'm gonna look at the chat here for a second so I can kind of scan through with you guys. No, we're not gonna talk about witches tonight, TNT. I already made a video about that. What about the JPL grad ritual? What is that? Details on the Knights of Columbus. I knew a member of the Knights of Columbus. I know there's 4 degrees. He was a 4th degree knight. They worship Dagon in the Knights of Columbus. Dagon is the Sumerian half-fish god. It's the one that's also worshipped by the Vatican. That's where we get the fish symbolism. That is Dagon or Abrahas. I've shown pics of him before. So, is it true there is an Order of the Black Flame? There could be. There are so many secret societies. This is the point I'm making. Because they create them for certain reasons. Some of them are newer ones. Some of them have been around for a long time. Some of them are made for certain reasons. Other secret societies, like some of them, are political fronts. The Council on Foreign Relations, and the Bilderberger Group, for example. That was one that was set up for political reasons. I think that Soros might be a member of one of them. I cannot find which secret society Soros is a member of. But, alright, I'll show you something more interesting here. So again, basically this is how you're understanding. Now, the last part of this video, what I'm about to show you next, okay, which is why I wanted to show this to you last, and I hope you guys can sleep good tonight, because I'm going to show you a secret society that's very powerful and prominent in the world right now, and they don't even hide the fact that they're a Roman secret society. I thought my stream was cut earlier because I showed this website, so I'm on a Tor browser to pull this up. Brave allows you to use Tor browsing for free, which hides your IP address. I don't need a VPN. But I found out what secret society Donald Trump's a member of. And yes, he is a member of the secret society. So I used to argue with people when they would come around my channel and say Trump's a Mason. He's a Rosicrucian. I said, no, he's not a Mason. I don't think he's a Rosicrucian. No, he's a member of the Order of the Black Sun, which is a little bit higher. Yeah, I didn't think he became a billionaire like that. But when I show you the members of this group, it's going to be baffling. This is a website. I'm here. It's called senatusconsultum.eu, and I'll give you the link. You want to come here and check this site out. Do it on your own free will. I'm using Tor browser, but you'll notice that it's given a Latin name. This is Senators of Rome. And hold on, I got Dougal acting crazy over here. Come here, Dougal. Dougal is my cat for anyone watching that might not know. So, what do you notice when you first come to their website? The picture of JFK on there, right? Well, JFK was assassinated for talking about secret societies. So isn't that pretty interesting? They claim to be a group of thoughtful people that can change the world. They always put up these bullshit fronts for their organizations. But, yeah, look at the Roman symbolism right here, right in your face. This website is based out of Europe. It's probably based out of Italy. Probably based out of the Vatican, of all things, because it's got Vatican's pictures on it, right? They got quotes from Cicero right on the main page. That's a famous Roman philosopher. And it's called the Senatus Consultum. Yes, that is Latin. But it gets more interesting because they put their membership right on their website. So let me show you this. And there's music that plays to this. I'm going to mute the music, though. They got music on here. I'm not following copyright for it. But, hold on. It's not going to the subpages on here. Why is that? I might have to go on a regular browser. They're blocking Tor browsing. Check that out. Well. Oh well. Who cares? Anyway. It won't load the subpage there. So, here we go. Now it did. Alright, let me pause this music that's playing here. So, can you see this? These are the members of the Order of the Black Sun, and there are a lot of famous people here. One of them is the Royal director of health or something. And he's Elon Musk. Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel's name, his name is an anagram for the reptile. Vladimir Putin. His Holiness Patriarch Kirill. He's the one that went to Antarctica. Valery Gismarov, another Russian general. General Townsend, American generals. Yeah, they're all in this club. We got Japanese businessmen. The president of China, Mohammed Zin al-Nahyan. That's Saudi Arabia. Do you see what I'm showing you here? Oh, wait till you see who else pops up. These people, this order here, I was given this link by a sub of mine. It's the Order of the Black Sun, but they also go by this name, Senatus Consultum. Rodrigo Duterte from the Philippines. General Garrett. And yes, they have women in this order. The Minister of Turkey. Erdogan. Peter Anderson. Richard Noss. General Mackenville. It also tells you what other secret societies are in here. Some of them are in the Masons. It tells you right on here. Prince Alexandra. Royal. Yeah, royalty. The royal family runs a lot of these societies. But, oh, this one right here. Hold on. Professor, let me go back. This guy right here. Professor Dr. Hawk. H-A-Q. He is the chair for COVID-19 and public health. What does that tell you? Wait till you see who else pops up on this list. Yeah, he's got the reptilian plague mask on right there. Andrew Campbell. Christian Billinger. And you've probably never heard of this secret society, did you? There's a lot of prominent members in this one. General Hyten. He's one of the generals of Space Command. Yeah, we got a lot of Russians in here. His Majesty the King of Sweden. Probably a reptilian, without a doubt. If he's fucking King of Sweden. King of Belgium. King Albert. Professor Wasik. Yeah, you got a lot of... So they go through this whole slideshow of all their members right on their website. It's like not even hidden. Yeah, another Saudi Arabian there. But towards the end of the slideshow, your jaw's going to drop when you see who pops up in this. Just give it a few seconds. Yeah, there's so you see what I'm showing you with this. You've got China in the secret society, Saudi Arabia, His Holiness Grand Prince Apollo Marquis. Yeah, there's a lot. Just about like major general in the U.S. military is a member of this Senators Club. George Bush. Oh, it gets more interesting. Mike Pence. And Donald J. Trump. Queen of the Netherlands. Beatrix of the Netherlands. The Duke of Anjou. His Majesty the King of Spain. Sean Patrick O'Malley. Yeah, okay, so you get the idea now? His Holiness Pope Francis. Wow. Well, he's in the Vatican. That is fucking Rome. What do you expect, right? Of course he's going to be a member of this. So everyone from the President of China to Donald J. Trump, Mike Pence, Mario Draghi. Yeah, a lot of so let me look over at the chat here while this is. So, what do you guys think about that? Donald Trump and the leader of China are both in the same secret society, the Senatus Consultum, along with the Pope, Elon Musk, and a lot of other kings and queens and high political leaders, military generals around the world. Vladimir Putin. Putin, Trump, and the president of China are all in the same club? Are you kidding me? Well, no, it makes sense, and this is how Rome operates, because if World War III breaks out, they're all going to be in bunkers. we're the 90% of the population that's going to yeah. So this is why I get so frustrated when I research this shit, because they're playing us all like a big fucking game on planet Earth. They're all meeting on the level. They're all in the same fucking club. And it's not just the Masons, because I think you gotta look deeper than the Masons, obviously, because the Masons are well known. You've probably never heard of the secret society. So this is what I mean. This is the Senatus Consultum. Now, the Order of the Black Sun. Let me explain what the Black Sun is. That is the planet Saturn. It's called the Black Sun because Saturn has all the makings to become the next sun in our galaxy. It would just take a thermonuclear explosion in the core of Saturn and it will ignite into a sun. If that happens, it will take 28 days before the effects hit Earth, but about 90% of the world's population will disappear when that happens. There'll be massive chaos all throughout the galaxy because the rings of Saturn will explode and all the space debris is going to shoot out like a shotgun. And they refer to Saturn as the Antichrist. So what is going to be end times? Is it going to be the ignition of Saturn? Is that what they mean? Is this what worshipping the Black Sun is about? Are they going to ignite Saturn and make us a binary star system? Could be. I don't know. Would be one. I mean, and there is a movie out called 28 Days Later. I think it's about zombies, but it's a pretty interesting title for a movie. Yes, it would take 28 days before it would reach the Earth if Saturn exploded into a sun. But it would be devastating. Order from Chaos. Yeah, it loves my kitties. You got it. In Chaos, it's interesting. That's actually one of the primordial Greek gods. He's up there. He's one of the primordial gods with Tartarus and Gaia. Gaia is Mother Earth. Chaos is actually a Greek god. So, anyway, a huge ritual will be performed. Yeah, and talking about secret societies and magic again, tomorrow is the Great Conjunction. I plan on running a live stream tomorrow, hopefully. Hopefully I'm running a live stream and I'm not covering some news going on around the world, wink wink, because these dates are important to them. So what is going to happen tomorrow? I don't know, watch your six though, right? So, but tomorrow night I will stream we'll have a Great Conjunction live stream. How does that sound? I'll talk to you about what's going on. It's going to be the alignment of the planets Saturn and Jupiter, which is a really big event for them. And that'll be going on tomorrow night. And then, of course, to end this, there are secret societies that go up higher in the order. You have the Council of 300, the Circle of 9. I've made a video on the 9 mysterious men from India, the secret society. But it goes all the way right up to the top. You can call them the Illuminati. That's what I refer to them as, but they don't actually refer to them. Now, this secret society here might also be referred to as the Club of Rome. If you've ever... Jordan Maxwell used to use that slang a lot, the Club of Rome. I think he was referring to this secret society right here, the Senatus Consultum. And I find it amazing that they have a website and they just post their members on there. Like, look, Donald Trump's a member, President of China, leader of Saudi Arabia, Elon Musk, all your generals and your military. Yeah, so point is, watch who you put your trust into. Now I'm starting to really think about what the hell's going on with this election. And all. It's all fucking game because how do you have the director of COVID-19 on here? Who the hell made that position up? And why is he in the Club of Rome? Why are Donald Trump and the president of China in this club together and they're acting like they're about to go to war with each other, right? Or why, China stole the election. No, they're all fucking working on the level. All 206 countries, all world leaders. I don't know. Maybe there was something different that was supposed to happen with Trump. We yet to see it yet, right? Where's all those indictments in 10 days? I don't know. It could still happen, maybe. Maybe he had it. I don't know. There are some theories going around that there's a war going on within these secret societies, and they don't want to have the New World Order. They're trying to actually stop it. They don't want to kill 90% of the world's population. Some people are trying to fight against it, which could be another fact here. Could you live with yourself being in a club that killed 90% of the world's population? That's a heavy burden to put on yourself, isn't it? Most people have regrets, when they sadly even have to kill someone in self-defense. It's not something people like doing. Imagine killing 5 billion people. I don't think you're talking your way out of that one. I think you're going straight to hell. Yeah, right? So, let me read the chat here before I end this. I usually like to keep these lectures under an hour. So, yeah, I will live stream tomorrow night. I'll try to go back out on Twitch and D Live tomorrow. Hopefully I don't have to cover some crazy news going on, right? Also, here, let me give you the links again. If you want to download the Greenland Theory and actually read it, it's free. Like I said, from the author, there's the link right there to download or you can read it right on the website at Google. I'll give you this website. This is the one I use for secret societies. It's good. In fact, I don't think the entire time I've ever been a YouTuber I've ever seen anyone else dox this website. I don't know how the hell I found it one day. That's the one that'll give you the list of all the Freemason and fraternal organizations around the world and their rituals. You can actually click on them and see their rituals. Some of them are pretty disgusting, especially the ones with the Shriners. Eating of human feces, drinking of urine, sex magic. I taught about that in the Fulima lecture. So yeah, and this propagates the black magic matrix that is going on around the world. There's a reason why I did the video on the love-hate experiment earlier with the rice, because I told you in that video the biggest fear of the Illuminati. People are like, how do we end it? I said, love is their biggest fear. This is why they need to keep us divided and fighting. This is why they had to create the left to harass Trump supporters all day. And look at the hate that comes out of the left. That ain't normal, right? If we had 7.6 billion people on Earth all speaking the same language, that goes back to Babylon, the Tower of Babel, so we can't communicate. Let's say we all spoke the same language, practiced the same organized religion. I don't think the color of skin really has that much of an issue. Racism is a blown out issue. I've lived in Philly my whole life. Racism is not as prominent as you might think. Don't listen to the hype on the news. I got black neighbors, Puerto Rican neighbors, Muslim neighbors. I'm in a mixed neighborhood. It's no big deal. Not when you're from the city, but they use racial divide. You're seeing that now. They're doing that, and they're organized through maybe not secret societies, but front groups for secret societies. Media Matters, Black Lives Matters. They're the Soros groups that we know about. And this is how they utilize secret societies. They call this order. The way they call this control is the octopus, for having their tentacles in everything from YouTube shills to political leaders and presidents of the United States to, or they refer to it as the spider web, which is why outside Bohemian Grove, if you ever see weaving spiders come, not here. It's the web they weave, and spiders are associated with black magic, obviously. So, any more questions about secret societies before I end this? Because I don't want to get off tangent in case anyone clicks on this video to actually learn about it. But before I end it here, I'm going to scan through here real quick. See, we got 85 people in here. I'm getting more people on my live streams than I'm getting YouTube subs, huh? Isn't that pretty cool? Well, YouTube's sandbagging my numbers. I'll go to my, hold on, give me a second here. I do it all the time. I'll go to my dashboard. It'll say like, hold on. Let's see what it says now. My subs go up and down all day, and it drives me, like, people wonder why I go nuts. Yeah, okay, earlier I had 4,720 subs. Now when I come to my YouTube channel, I got 4,717. So in the span of an hour, 3 people unsubbed from me. Right. This is YouTube. People are like, "Hey, you only got 4,000. You had 60,000 subs on your first channel." I'm like, yeah, that was my original. Kinninigan one did. Kind of sucks. So, any more questions in here? Again, sorry about the snafu earlier. Next time I stream, I'll make sure I'm actually streaming so I don't have to give lectures twice. And the next installment I'll do on this, we're going to talk about Switzerland, the Knights Templars, and the world banking system. And as far as I know, YouTube ain't going to block these videos, which is amazing, because if there's any subject that YouTube should be worried about blocking, you'd think it would be this one, like telling people that Rome is still in power. No, it's not a big issue to them. No, just can't talk about vaccines, though. Well, we'll ban that subject. Who cares if Rome's still ruling the world, right? Yeah, and don't think that a lot of your social media gurus, Dorsey, Zuckerberg, they're probably they're bought and paid for too by Rome. I wouldn't doubt that at all. In fact, Peter Thiel, whose name is an anagram for the reptile, I made that video. He's one of the co-founders of Twitter. Twitter hashtag is based off Masonic Pigpen Cipher. Let me show you something real quick before I end the stream, because this actually ties in with secret societies. You're using Masonic Pigpen Cipher every time you use Twitter, and you don't even realize it. Oh yeah, where do you think the pound sign comes from? And the XXX symbol on X-rated movies pornography comes from Masonic Cipher. Why do you think they give it the X rating? I'll show you why in a second. Masonic Pigpen Cipher. I can actually teach you how to decode this. I'll give a lecture on this one day, but I just want to show you what it looks like, because once you see it, it's a code that was given. It was created by the Knights Templar, so people could move money across the Holy Land. They would give you a cipher note, and when you got to Jerusalem, you gave it to the Knights Templar, and for a fee, they would give you your money back, so you didn't get robbed on the road during your pilgrimage to the Holy Land during the Crusades. So this is how the Templars started banking with Masonic Pigpen Cipher, is what it's called. Look familiar? There goes your... and there's a way to write this cipher. It consists of 13. You'll see this Twitter hashtag right here, and here's the X symbol. There's 13 because there's 26 letters in the alphabet, and each one of these is given a letter value, and then it's ciphered off kind of like this. This is what the cipher looks like when it's written on a note. And this is, but you can change the meaning of the letters by having a keyword, and when you use the keyword, you put the letters in a different. See this like right here? This is like decoding it, marks the spot. When you have a keyword, it changes the cipher, and it changes the where the letters are in the cipher. So you put these. So you wouldn't, and what they say is if you don't have the keyword and you try to decipher it, you ever hear the word gibberish? That's where this comes from. You remember what Charlie Brown? There's a lot of Masonic symbolism in old cartoons. You remember Pigpen? This is Masonic Pigpen Cipher. I'll give the lecture on this. This is what the Knights Templar used to hide all the money during the Crusades. They would give you a cipher. Oh, you can buy a secret decoder ring. Oh, check that out. But when it's written and you don't have the keyword, you can't decipher it. So it gets very interesting. Yeah, that's and it's Peter Thiel, who's a member of the Club of Rome, invented the Twitter hashtag. Remember that. So that pound sign, you really know what it means? Yeah, this is symbolism right in plain sight. Where's the best place to hide things? Right in plain sight, right? So anyway, the octagon. Yeah, the octagon. Kimberly K is referring, to the octopus. What I was talking about. That's why they use the octo, having their tentacles and everything. Thanks, Kenny. I'm on 8th Templar bloodline. FYI. Caught you late. Yeah, Kenny's up late. Kenny brewed coffee, and now I don't know. I'm gonna watch some Mandalorian or something. I don't know. Actually, there's a lot of people streaming on YouTube right now. I keep getting alerts on my phone. Salty Cracker was live streaming. Trumpet News. All the channels I follow are live streaming. That's cool. What about the pound symbol? I just yeah, it's this right here. It's the Masonic Pigpen cipher right here. Oh, okay. I got alert. Hold on a second. So let me see. Mike, if you're in the chat, thank you. I just got that alert. I'll keep you guys updated too. Yeah, probably about 7 p.m. tomorrow. I'm gonna live stream. Look, tomorrow night I have no idea what it's gonna be about because something could happen tomorrow. Tomorrow is a very big occultic date, which is why I wanted to do this stream tonight and not put it off anymore. Because going up into the Great Conjunction, yes, that is tomorrow. So I don't know. Something could happen tomorrow. These dates are very important to them. This Great Conjunction, the last time it happened was 20 years ago. And what happened 20 years ago? Oh yeah, we started all those wars in the Middle East, didn't we? 9/11. This is what I mean. Watch your six. Anyway, any other questions about secret societies in here? Badass mug, Kenny? Oh, my coffee mug. It's a big mug, right? Yeah, so it's only a 24-ounce coffee mug, and that big, right? The Dark Ones will be performing rituals tomorrow. Yes, they will. And I don't know. Something could happen tomorrow. It has something to do with the Stargate. It's possible. Remember, okay, here's also what happens on the 21st of December. The 22nd. The 21st. The sun dies for 3 days. Remember, this is why we have 365 days in a year. The sun loses 1 degree in the night sky, and from the 22nd to the 25th. And then on Christmas, December 25th, the sun is reborn. This is why there are 365 days in a year and 360 degrees in a circle. 5 days of the year, the sun doesn't move. It actually loses 3 degrees, and then so this is why there are 365 days in a year when the Earth revolves around the sun in a well, you could say circle. It's more like elliptical orbit, but you get the idea. So that's where, and that was not Zeitgeist, okay? Zeitgeist stole that shit from Jordan Maxwell. He was talking about that stuff 25 years ago. I used to watch his lectures, and I've reiterated on it. Yeah, but Zeitgeist can't take credit for that. That's the truth. That's what happens on the 22nd. The sun dies for 3 days. And then this is why we have Christmas was given to Jesus when Rome hijacks the Christian. I go more into religion in the second lecture on this, but yeah. They mix the Mithra cult with Christmas. So, and Saturnalia it becomes, yeah. So, Saturnalia is coming this Friday, right? So, yeah, there's could be some crazy things happening tomorrow. Just watch yourself. The other links I'm going to share on here. No, I don't think so. I think we're pretty all caught up here. Yeah, so thanks to everyone who showed up in the chat here. We're in the age of Aquarius right now, yeah. Let's see if I get any more. Yeah, oh, and the winter solstice. That's December 22nd. We got, oh man, fucking pagans are going to be foaming out the mouth this week. We got the winter solstice, the Great Conjunction, Saturnalia. We just got out of Hanukkah. Yeah, it's just fucking Yeah. Um, they're going to have a busy week. Let's just say that. Yeah, no doubt about that. And you notice while all this is going on is why they're trying to push out the, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I can't say that word on YouTube. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, Joe Biden gets his tomorrow. Let's see if he passes out 10 minutes after he gets his. He's getting the jab tomorrow, publicly on TV. I'm waiting for that video. I'll make that tomorrow. We're gonna watch Joe Biden get his jab tomorrow. Whatever. Lady Gaga's going to perform. Okay, thanks everyone. Yeah, thanks for. Yeah, I'm gonna be ending the stream. So tomorrow, 7 o'clock, I will live stream. Hopefully for the Great Conjunction. I don't know. If something pops off tomorrow, I might just be live streaming and fucking covering real world news. You know, imagine like if something like 9/11 were to happen again. Probably every YouTuber is going to be streaming nonstop, right? If they don't cut the streams down, right? That's the other thing we got to worry about. So, Bob Barker here. Bob, you made it late. I had to give other people mod jobs. He just probably woke up. He's in Australia. It's only like 11 o'clock in the morning there. Yeah. Do you think well, listen. Pfizer put out a statement on a company website. I saw it on High Impact Flicks from Brian, if you've seen it, that Pfizer takes no legal responsibility for any adverse reactions, and you cannot sue them. They have complete exemption of liability. So take at your own risk. That's all I'm telling you. I ain't taking shit. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to get off track here because wasn't what this video was about. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Wizard is never late. Anyway, yeah, but I'm ending the video now, Bob, and we'll be streaming tomorrow night around 7. Yeah, and Bob, I made Truth Cowgirl mod. Don't ban each other, please. I needed more mods on here. People were coming to the streams. I'm like, you don't have any mods? I said, I got mods. They're just somewhere. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, and how about me and Canubis release the alien key for New Year's Eve? How would that sound? You down, Canubis? I'll do it. We'll do it. Anyway, thanks for everyone. If anyone's able to help out with donations or anything, all the links are in the description. Remember, the first 2 videos I did on this series are also on my channel. The 4th one I'll be doing is about the world financial system and the Knights Templar, the obvious way they're controlling the planet through money and debt slavery. Yeah, so South Australia at 2:33. I got a lot of Aussie friends and subs to stop by here. Anyway, thanks for everyone who showed up. I love all you guys. I gave you guys the links to the Greenland theory, right? So you could download that and read it yourself if you're curious. Download that book for free. Anyway, any questions or comments, leave them below. Until we